Aloha! This is lesson 92 from A Course in Miracles with Hope Johnson. Miracles are seen in light, and light and strength are one. The idea for today is an extension of the previous one. You do not think of light in terms of strength and darkness in terms of weakness. That is because your idea of what seeing means is tied up with the body and its eyes and brain. Thus, you believe that you can change what you see by putting little bits of glass before your eyes. This is among the many magical beliefs that come from the conviction you are a body and the body's eyes can see. You also believe the body's brain can think. If you but understood the nature of thought, you could but laugh at this insane idea. It is as if you thought you held the match that lights the sun and gives all its warmth, or that you held the world within your hand, securely bound until you let it go. Yet this is no more foolish than to believe the body's eyes can see, the brain can think. It is God's strength in you that is the light in which you see, and it is His mind with which you think. His strength denies your weakness. It is your weakness that sees through the body's eyes, peering about in darkness to behold the likeness of itself. The small, the weak, the sickly and the dying, those in need, the helpless and afraid, the sad, the poor, the starving and the joyless. These are seen through eyes that cannot see and cannot bless. Strength overlooks these things by seeing past appearances. It keeps its steady gaze on the light that lies beyond them. It unites with light of which it is a part. It sees itself. It brings the light in which your self appears. In darkness, you perceive a self that is not there. Strength is the truth about you. Weakness is an idol falsely worshipped and adored that strength may be dispelled and darkness rule where God appointed that there should be light. Strength comes from truth and shines with light its source has given it. Weakness reflects the darkness of its maker. It is sick and looks on sickness, which is like itself. Truth is a savior and can only will for happiness and peace for everyone. It gives its strength to everyone who asks. In limitless supply, it sees that lack in anyone would be a lack in all. And so it gives its light that all may see and benefit as one. Its strength is shared, that it may bring to all the miracle in which they will unite in purpose and forgiveness and in love. Weakness, which looks in darkness, cannot see a purpose in forgiveness and in love. It sees all others different from itself, and nothing in the world that it would share. It judges and condemns, but does not love. In darkness it remains to hide itself, and dreams that it is strong and conquering, a victor over limitations that but grow in darkness to enormous size. It fears and it attacks and hates itself, and darkness covers everything it sees, leaving its dreams as fearful as itself. No miracles are here, but only hate. It separates itself from what it sees, while light and strength perceive themselves as one. The light of strength is not the light you see. It does not change and flicker and go out. It does not shift from day to night and back to darkness till the morning comes again. The light of strength is constant, sure as love, forever glad to give itself away, because it cannot but give to itself. No one can ask in vain to share its sight, and none who enters its abode can leave without a miracle before his eyes, and strength and light abiding in his heart. The strength in you will offer you the light and guide your seeing, so you do not dwell on idle shadows that the body's eyes provide for self-deception. Strength and light unite in you, and where they meet, yourself stands ready to embrace you as its own. Such is the meeting place we try today to find and rest in. For the peace of God is where yourself, his Son, is waiting now to meet itself again and be as one. Let us give 20 minutes twice today to join this meeting. Let yourself be brought unto yourself, capital Self. Its strength will be the light in which the gift of sight is given you. Leave, then, the dark a little while today, and we will practice seeing in the light, closing the body's eyes and asking truth to show us how to find the meeting place of self and self, uppercase self, where light and strength are one. Morning and evening we will practice thus. After the morning meeting, we will use the day in preparation for the time at night when we will meet again in trust. Let us repeat as often as we can the idea for today and recognize that we are being introduced to sight and led away from darkness to the light where only miracles can be perceived. Yea, miracles are seen in light, and light and strength are one. So yesterday we went over miracles are seen in light. And one part in yesterday's that was talking about thoughts. These thoughts are going to do this for you, and these thoughts are going to do this for you, and these thoughts are going to do this for you. That's the strength. These thoughts that are given you by the Holy Spirit. When the ego pops up and talks about you being weak, you noticing that light and strength are one and wanting the miracle that gives you what you need. These thoughts are the help that you need. These thoughts of truth are the help that you need. You cannot get out of this on your own. This thinking that you're this limited self, this thinking that you're this body, this thing that's going to die. A friend told me the other day, been practicing A Course in Miracles forever. He's preparing to die. I'm like, you are not dying. Your life.
I think strength to me is faith of certainty.
Yes. So, yes. Well, that's you demonstrating that you want that strength. Because, the strength is, all strength is the strength of God, right? And so it's like, I will have faith in this strength, even though I perceive weakness right now. I will have faith in God's strength, and I will have faith that I belong with God and willing with God, and in that strength, then instead of give faith to this darkness, these dark perceptions that are arising before me. Right. See, we get the idea that we actually see things. You acted like that, you might say to a person. You have not seen them. Whatever they're acting, whatever they're saying, whatever they're doing, that is not seeing. Your love with them, your relationship with them is beyond what you can perceive. They're poor, they're sick, they're needy, whatever. They're lacking spirituality. They're reflecting your own state of mind. Your willingness to see past that will let you see the strength in them that will reflect the strength in yourself. So, this gears your mind up for wanting that strength, wanting that miracle, because strength and light are the same, and you want to be strong. The idea of you being weak, the ego loves this idea of you being weak, and it also loves its opposite to weakness, which is grandiosity. Okay, where you're big and you're strong in yourself, right? Look what I did. Look how I made my body. Look at, oh, you look so nice today. Why do you look so nice? Why do you look so happy all the time? Oh, it's because I do this and this and this and this and this. I used to answer in that way too, and now I just answer, it's the love of God. Even for myself, when I perceive myself, like, let's say, taking a supplement, okay? And the thought will occur to me, is it good for me? Is it really working? And that thought, I'll just see it in light. And this is where a miracle can happen. I'm giving you something really mundane to work with here. This is where a miracle can occur right here. You just see that, oh yeah, it has no effect because I'm not a body. Right? Oh, it actually has no effect. I'm doing a magic trick. Just coming back to that, because we might tell ourselves once, I'm doing a magic trick, and then freaking pursue all kinds of thoughts about how this thing is doing something to our bodies. In the same way, we pursue all kinds of thoughts about how a person is making us feel. I might get the perception a certain person calls me and all of a sudden I feel happier. That's not because of the person. That's because of my mind projecting happiness.
My holiness creates the world.
Yes. So when I see that it's my mind, then I'm not dependent on the person. I'm not dependent on the supplement. See? My mind is being released from these chains that bind it and make me into something limited. I am not the image I perceive. I am not limited. The image I perceive is 100% a reflection of my state of mind right now. And my goal is to see that I'm not a body. See completely that I'm not a body. I have faith in that. I have awareness of it. I have not seen it completely because I can get triggered. That's how I know. I can get triggered to the point when I get to the point where I can't get triggered, where this is really completely stable in me, then I know, okay, I'm definitely not this body. At that point, though, the body becomes something that it's not doing anything that I don't seem to want it to do. Anything that I even seem to want it to do, it's going to do. It's not going to have dirt on it. It's not going to need a shower, anything like that. Along with the triggers going away completely, all of the body's functions and limitations also go away completely when it's seen in light. It's just completely your manifestation, and it can't be different from what you think you want it to be. So that's where your thoughts and the manifestation are completely in alignment, because it's never different from what you even think you want it to be. So if you even think you want it to be different, you're still associated as a body. Awesome. This is not to make you feel guilty at all. You're still associated as a body, and these lessons are to help you be separated, your mind be separated from the body that it thinks it is. And that is the joy. The process of it is such a joy, because you keep on getting lighter and lighter as you're being removed from this body sense.
Yay.
So hooray, everyone. Yay. Have a beautiful practice. We love you. Ahui ho.